by the disembodied voice of Justin Elliott.
I'm here. Also, we now have audio, so redo the intros.
No, too late. Too late. It was a one.
We're not
one
doing
shot
that.
Off.
What? We're not.
Yeah.
We got to do the intros again. See, the problem is I mute y'all.
ReaperLand. I'm Brother Dave, not ordained, and I'm joined in the studio or at his home with.
I'm John, and we have
Perfect.
And we have the disembodied voice of Justin Elliott.
How you guys doing?
There you go.
How's it going?
Also, don't forget, Dave, you're on John's left, so you got to point to the right.
So I got to point to the right?
Yeah, when referencing John, yeah, that way. No, not that way. Nope, not that way.
Not that way.
No.
That way.
That way, but you're off screen. Yeah, close
That
enough.
way.
Nope. That's up.
This way.
Disem-voiced bodies. Thank you, Super Ego.
Hey everyone. We have a busy day today, so we're gonna go kind of quick with all of our stuff. We have Ron's show. I know Justin's gonna be talking to him right now, like getting everything ready. We're trying to turn around our turnover time, I guess. But today's really busy, so we have ReaperLand, and then right after this we have the Bones 5 update show, Bones 5 live update with Ron and guests, and then we have the Reaper Errant right after that, which is our D&D game, 5th edition, hosted by Nightheart Gaming. So you guys have a huge Friday schedule to watch here. So.
Oh, yeah.
And what about significant about this Friday, John?
Oh, you're correct. This is the third Friday of the month. For anybody that's new here, on Fridays we do Feel Good Fridays, where we match all gifted subs. And if Reaper as a whole, Reaper Miniatures Twitch channel, stays at 1,500, we do a big giveaway, which we'll see some pictures of later. But it is the top 50 metal and the top 150 DHL Bones models. So, yes. And
Yeah,
we are
all right.
currently, Justin, how far away from 1,500?
We are 66, it would seem.
66 away.
Yes.
So we need
66.
33. Then with matching, then we would hit the 1,500.
Correct.
We could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so we match all
33
gifted subs on
subs.
Friday.
We'll have that hit within the next 2.5 minutes. Thank you, Sipstorm. Sipstorm's already kicking it off.
Yeah, I think so.
Our community will laugh at 33
And Margaret.
subs. And
Yeah.
Margaret.
And make
right?
sure,
And there's Madman with 1. I mean,
Madman.
we're at 21, or not 20. We're at 11 now, guys. Not 21.
make sure that you need to be here to win. This big giveaway, we require for you to be here when we draw the name, which we'll draw it at, let's say, 3:55. We'll probably draw it at 3:55 right before we get ready to go down. So you got to be here for that. Thanks, Zero.
And how long do they have to reply back to prove that they're in chat, John?
We didn't discuss this, but let's throw out a random number.
You know, I'm just
You know
putting
what?
you on the spot.
You know what? I can give you that metric since it's a number that I set.
a minute.
I think we've done 2 minutes in the past.
We could do 2. We could do 2 minutes. We could do a minute.
Yeah.
It's either one will work.
Yeah.
6 seconds.
6 seconds. Of course, Sharky.
Sharky for the win.
Also, I miscounted. We're actually at 12 as of currently. I thought Margaret gave 5, but it gave me a
Quick
UI
math.
error there. Quick maths. So we are at 11 already, guys. Show hasn't even really started.
No. Hey, Chris Air.
Nah. So things that we have planned. Let me go to my little notepad here. So really quick. Last night we didn't really talk about it that much, but ReaperConLive.com is live. I think we have a command in chat. It's Archon! Archon. There it is. I just put it in chat. So if you guys haven't signed up for the newsletter, go over to that website, sign up for the newsletter to get all the emails about when classes go live and things like that. So that's over there. Archon, like the letter R. Not the mage wizard Archon. So I put it in chat there. We talked about that last night. We didn't talk about it very, very much, but there it is. We'll be talking about it for every show probably until it happens. We're gonna be showing off some paint stuff. We're gonna finish with some AI dungeon, and some coin update stuff. So yeah, that's what we have planned today.
And no, Road Dog, we are not doing marbles today.
Yeah, we have AI Dungeon planned.
Monohost referred to the time to respond to giveaways as the lollygagger limit. I think I'm going to change
true.
that to the. I'm going to change that to the lollygagger parabola.
See, don't feel bad, Lollygagger, if you're here or if you watch this back on YouTube. It was just a funny thing. We don't want to make you feel bad. But yes.
Justin does, though. We don't.
Oh yes, that's my whole goal. Make sure you feel as awful as possible.
Another thing, in the past how we talked about people's workstations?
Yeah.
Someone brought up a good point of another discussion of how do you display your miniatures? Like, how do you show them off? Like once you're done,
Oh,
and that'd be a cool thing to talk about.
Yeah.
Or on the Facebook page, on the Discord and everything, or on the Twitter, tag us in your pictures of how you display your miniatures. Because I'm curious. That was just a discussion that got brought up recently, and I think it'd be cool to kind of showcase and talk about how people show off their miniatures. So
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah.
Thank you, Big J Customs, for handing over those bits to
Those
Mr.
bits.
Dave. Dave
me
will
those
dance
bits.
for bits, won't you, Dave?
Yeah,
You can
I like a bit.
you can stuff the old bits in Dave's
No Maz.
pants.
Thank Min Max Minis for the raid.
Yes, thank you. That's a new one. Have we ever been? I don't think we've ever been rated by Min.
I don't
Max
think so.
before.
That's a new name. Thanks, Min Max. We'll give you a
Nightheart
follow.
is- Nightheart is in chat, and so is Rings Raccoon.
Hey, Nightheart. I was talking to Nightheart about what we're going to talk about later with the coin. So, yeah, we got to go kind of fast. So, Justin,
That's
if you're
true.
ready, we're ready.
We
to
do.
show
Oh no,
stuff off.
I'm ready.
Kick it off.
We're good to go.
Yeah, I'm in hyperdrive today, chat. We got a lot of stuff to talk about.
We do. And we want to get it all in there.
Now that we got everybody in here, or people are starting to file in, we talked about the giveaway today. If we get 33 gifted, then we will match it to be 66 and we'll reach our 1,500 goal. We'll be doing our big giveaway. And speaking of big giveaway, this was Andre Krat. He won the big giveaway last time, the last big giveaway. And this is what it looks like. He took a picture of all of it laid out on his floor. So that's what it looks like.
So this right here, in case you guys are curious, is what you are gifting subs for today. Look at all those juicy minis. Look at those juicy minis, right, John?
Yeah, I posted this on Twitter. He posted this on Twitter, and I retweeted it, and everybody was talking about how jealous they were. So, if you guys want to win this, you have to watch. Yeah, the cat is not.
Well,
included.
Justin kept circling around the cat, like this is what you're getting.
Yeah, you're gonna
So
win
people in
this
chat-
cat, not the minis. The minis are just in the frame, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So this is the big giveaway we're doing today. If we get to
hit
1,500.
15.
Yeah. This is the box it comes in. So just so you know.
Ooh.
That's him getting the box.
There it was. Graz Yeti. Thank
Hey,
you.
Graz Yeti.
Ooh,
All right, let's
thank
kick it off. So I wanted to talk about this piece. This is from Amanda Thompson on the Facebook page. This is the Raw Duke of Pain, and as Dave put, it's 14436 is the number. And when I saw this piece on the Facebook page, I was like, "There's no way this is our mini, right?"
Yeah.
I was like, "That's not our mini," because I have never seen this model ever. And this is a metal model, and I was a caster for 7 years, like just pure casting, and I don't think I've ever touched this model. But this model is incredible. So I know we've been talking about showcasing models that are less popular, I guess, in our lines. And this week I wanted to talk about this one because I actually went and bought one of these at work, and I put it together at home. So I have it here. I just love it. This model's great.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it existed. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I wanted to show it off. So
That's
this model's been kind of on my mind all week. You gonna talk right here?
Oh,
We
no,
got the,
you go ahead.
Okay, so we have
Yeah.
this. I know you were talking about this.
Yeah, the freehanding. Yeah.
Yeah, she said she wanted to do some freehanding. This model is. Hold on, I got to pull up the name again.
Also, real quick before you get really into that, we hit 37 thanks to Graz's gift bomb. So
thanks,
I've
Brad.
already opened the giveaway #free.
Okay.
That's
#free.
It's important if you're entering #free now to come back, and if you're going to leave, come back in about 30 minutes, because if you're not in chat when we pull it, you cannot win.
No, don't leave. You got to stay here.
Don't leave. Don't change.
Only if
change
it's
that
important.
dial. Don't touch
No,
that
I
dial.
mean, sometimes you got to go change a baby's diaper, but if you got to bring the poopy baby
No.
and the diaper with
Come
you
on,
back
it's
to the
miniatures.
keyboard.
You just let the baby sit there. It's happy.
Oh, all right. Well, then,
This model is 14436 in the Warlord line. 14436, and it's Rawl the Duke of Pain. And like I said, I've never cast this model ever. I didn't even know it existed, and I've worked there for 10 years almost now. But she said she was practicing freehand here on the cloak. But this model's awesome.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
I had a problem finding it in our finder, so
Yeah.
it's not something that just pops right up, but yeah.
Uh-huh.
Who knew?
I like this edition of his small horn, big horn here, because
Yeah.
these pieces all come separate. So this hand is separate, the sword that's separate, the body split in half, and the horn. So there's a bunch of pieces that come to this, and the tail. These are all different pieces, but super amazing. This to me screams like a mid tier, like big bad guy in a campaign. He looks like
Yeah.
like a demon, or something from the abyss that is like coming to some kind of demon pact or something. He gets summoned or something like that. That's what this reminds me of. Little Bighorn, that's his name. That's his new nickname.
I like the shading on the legs and the freehanding, of course, but the skin shading is really nice on that one.
Yeah, and some haters might think, "Oh, John, you've been there for 10 years. You know this piece. You're just trying to sell more." And I'm genuinely have never seen this model before.
Haters would say it's fake.
It's metal. Yeah, haters say it's fake. All right, moving on. Got to keep this train rolling. So this is Anna Wiener on Facebook. Wenner. This is the geisha. I think. Hold on, I put the name. Dave sent me the number.
If her last name
This is
isn't
60,000.
Wiener, you just said it was Wiener.
I know.
Oh,
But that's how it's
Sayumi, Sayumi.
Sayumi, yeah.
Sayumi, okay.
Sculpted by Derek Schubert. This is 60,191, or I think it was painted. But you can see her free hand here, practicing this. The colors in this are really good. The face is really good in this one too, right here. Memoirs of a Geisha, if you guys have seen that movie. But the freehand is what pops really hard on this model.
Yeah.
I know I've cast this model a bunch. It's also a pain in the butt. I know I say that all the time, but like I said, these little thin parts here, getting these little spikes to fill it all the way, it's a pain. All right. Here we go. April Mott, paint wall. So this is how she stores her paints, little MDF cutouts, just like what everybody else has kind of been doing recently. So just a quick little shot of this.
Yeah, I like the color from the darker to the lighter shade of the like the purples, the blues, and all that. Yeah, that's good.
And I'm also curious as if these are her work in progresses. I'm not sure if they are. Like, or is she just playing them? Like, these are my recent ones that I did, or these are the ones I'm working on. Which I think this would be, for me, like ones I'm working on, so you can see,
Yeah.
when you're reaching for paint, you're like, oh, I got to do that one soon, and grab it, things like that.
Yeah.
So yeah. This one was fairly recent. I added. This is Brad Smith from his Blue Crusaders. A lot of people were talking about the blue shields here over on the Facebook page. You can see how they kind of glow. They go from a gradient to light to dark. And I like this effect. Seems pretty cool. It reminds me very much like Warhammer-y, this picture right here. Crusader armies. I think these are all sculpted by Bobby. So these Crusaders are awesome. They're very popular Crusaders.
I love that blue effect on the shield. I love that.
Yeah, that is awesome. And then I wonder what is that on the basing or what they're sitting on. It's like it's good rock, but I'm wondering what he used to get that effect. I can't imagine that he found a rock like that.
It almost looks like a cloth that's draped over something with a rock rock print on it. To me, that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
But it actually kind of looks like a real rock because you can see the crevices underneath. Like overhanging right here. So it's real.
Wow.
Looks like a mat is what it looks like, but you can kind of see it looks like it's hanging over.
Yeah.
But yeah. Good job, Brad. This one, I think I have a couple of pictures of this. This is Brandon Dalton. He took our Mystic Circle. I'll cycle through so you guys can see it right here. He took the Mystic Circle and he hollowed out the inside here, and he put LEDs before he put the Mystic Portal in. He said that he's going to change the bulbs because the yellow one right here is not as bright, and neither is this blue one. So he wants to make these a little bit brighter, these three. So yeah.
That's a cool effect, yeah.
And the eyes, you're looking at the lights because it draws your eye, but right here, this eye right here is very well done. Very like amber with the highlight there. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. Right there, very good. Also, this has been one of my favorite colors recently. I think it's Reliquary Key, might be the color that we make. Is the paint that's used for this wash to get this brass color, this brass erosion. This right here is the eye is incredible. It's kind of overshadowed because of the lights.
The brass effect, yeah, the tarnish or whatever, like it's just starting to tarnish. Yeah, that is awesome.
Like it's been sitting in the rain.
Yeah,
things like that. I kind of wish he would put some down here. Yeah, verdigris. Copper verdigris, I think is the color, right?
Well, that's one of them. Yeah, that's often used. Actually, Josh and Ann, I think, both used it this week.
Yeah, I know Josh uses it a lot. He likes that color.
He does.
This one is this is from Dark over on Twitter. This is from Dark. There's actually a YouTube video that goes with this. You can look it up. I don't have it right now. But there's a YouTube video. It's very popular. It has millions of views of how he built this table. This was a picture of somebody else's table, but there's a YouTube video of one that is just like this. So I know recently it's been very popular to have these inset droppings right here. So when the players are sitting, they have like the field of view sight is downward, so you can see more of the table instead of it being flat. The cool thing about this table, though, is they designed it to where the TV is static, so they don't have to keep moving it. But they created some boards that go on top of it. So if you wanted to actually play a board game, you could cover the TV and still play your board game on a flat surface. Things like that. But I know a lot of people have been recently playing these like D&D because you can put your gaming mats and your tables on here. But the cool thing is a lot of the times people have a hard time doing field of view or hidden rooms. So like when you enter a room, then it reveals what's inside the room. So you don't like look ahead and see like, oh, we have a big room coming up, you know?
Yeah. Get prepared.
You can kind of do that. You can kind of do that with these programs like Roll20 and Fantasy Grounds that everybody's using. So when the players like actually go in, then you can select it to illuminate it as the DM. So it's a pretty cool gaming table. And I know that he's probably going to put in like electric cords so people can charge their phones and cup holders maybe and things like that. A nice gaming table. So if anybody has any sweet gaming tables, actually that's another thing. If you have any sweet gaming tables, you can tag us and we'll see it. So that'd be pretty cool. This one. Dave was asking me before the show. He goes, John, what is this?
Like what you said, you've seen this miniature, and you goes, I've never seen that before, and I've been casting here. I was like, are we doing this? Is this one of our figures, really?
This was something that I saw on Twitter that was pretty cool. Since we are a community show, I figured we'd just talk about everything. This is actually a deodorant stick, an old deodorant stick, and he took all the stuff that's on the inside and just primed it, and added all these little insulary things on it to make it look like a ship. Someone said shampoo bottle spaceship.
So it got the little door there on the side, so it could be like your armored personnel carrier, kind of thing.
Yeah, I like it. Adding these like little. This probably like it looks like a thumbtack right here. This little section that you just poke through and then prime it. It looks like a little insulary thing on the side. It's very smart. Right here, this let's see, this little section right here along the edge. It looks like maybe just a little plastic thing that he just glued on the side to give it this little ridge, like the little barring. Super cool. Oh, I hate that I click out of it. But yeah, that's awesome. This one was posted fairly recently. It's from Dunker, the Dunker of Paint Dunker, I think, is on the Facebook page. I think he's a newish member. But this is the back of the model. This is our Gnome Bard. This was in the Pathfinder. This is in the Pathfinder minis that we sell. Good basing. I like this gradient of the dark maroon. Looks very what's the word? Regal, royalty with this red. Here's the front of it. I think he did a really good job on the face. I think Anne talks about this all the time. It's what does she call it? What does she call it, Justin? It's paint surgery or paint plastic surgery, where if the eyes are sculpted smaller, you can paint it to make it a little bit bigger if you wanted to. I think I was watching her show a few times, and she says paint plastic surgery. So like if the jawbone is sculpted in the like you want to make it a little bit bigger, you can highlight it and shadow it correctly to make it look bigger and things like that.
Right.
So
right.
yeah, paint plastic surgery. If you guys aren't watching Anne's show, she's at 11:30 every morning, Monday through Friday. Is that right, Justin?
Correct.
Yep. Also, the pants remind me. This reminds me of Scanlan. If anybody watches Critical Role, this reminds me of Scanlan right here.
Yeah, Anne's doing quite well in California.
What do you say?
Anne's doing quite well in California. Yeah.
Oh, Dave, Dave hasn't seen this, but I'll give you 2 guesses as to what this is. We make it, or we used to make it. That's a hint. We used to make it.
The Flaming Skull. I forget the name.
That reminds me of the Doom Skull.
No.
The floating ones.
The floating ones, yeah, that's what it reminded me. But
Albeavison got it. Albeavison got it in chat.
What?
This is the Reaper paint shaker. So back in the day.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
When the paint bottles used to have lead skulls as paint shakers inside of them. But we couldn't do that anymore, obviously, because it corrodes the paint.
I think we had a variety of like 4 of them, 4 or 6, something like that, different skulls. But yeah, it's been a while since I've seen one.
Yeah, we don't make them, obviously. This is very old school paint shaker stuff. Now we use volcanic glass beads, but this is one of those that's been converted with green stuff to be a flaming skull, which is super cool. So I thought it was really awesome.
Very cool. Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that history, so I tell it on the tours and stuff, but yeah.
It literally got to the point that we were having to pay a caster to do nothing but sit on the line and cast skulls all day long.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing.
Yeah.
That's another thing, yeah. Will Reaper ever sell those skulls again? Nah.
I doubt it, but I mean, I can't say 100% for sure. If there's a lot of demand for it, we'll sell anything.
Maybe I can talk to somebody about making like a pack of skulls that we sell for basing. People could just put skulls on the base or something. That'd be cool. What do you guys think about that? That sounds like a great idea. This one was from Heidi Jugovic, and she was practicing her freehand. A lot of people practicing their freehands recently. She said she got this model to practice on, and so Rhonda said that this was actually a really good freehand. So I thought I would show this off. Super cool. I like it a lot, especially how it's faded up here towards the dark. Like it looks like it's been worn a lot. It looks very like worn, like it's been moved around a lot.
Yeah, that's amazing freehand.
Yeah, and this is, I believe, the front. Oh no, this is a different model. Okay, this is from Jack Sarge. This is one of our most popular sellers, actually. I think his name is Arthrand, Elf Ranger. I've cast this guy thousands and thousands of times, but good green work here. Also making the bow grip and everything show up right here. I also like this added touch right here on the bracer where it's like little shine to it, little crevices. It looks very cartoony, but I like this. I like this style a lot. Is today amazing freehand day? Yeah, it should be.
Yeah. Wolf, let me cut in, John. Wolf Blade X asks, why not use plastic paint skulls in the shaker? The problem is that with our automated machine, we need something that's going to be consistently in the same round size, and skulls are not perfectly round, so that wouldn't work.
For the sensor to make it go through and everything like that. Yeah. This is from Katie Polt over on Twitter. This is from Katie Polt. This is the Orc War Boss that we have. And I wanted to show this one off for the rust on the axe here. So you can see here, it has like the silver and the orange rustiness to it. Also, I just noticed she has some kind of this verdigris going on here.
Yeah.
Right by the spikes. What's it called? Someone said great patina on the blade.
Patina. That's right. The word I was looking for. Yes.
Nice. We learn something new every day. Very orky. Yes, very orky.
Yeah. Which you would expect an orc to be carrying. Yeah.
The more I look at this, the more I find. Great base, but also right here, all the different furs and the different pelts and the different colors. I like this, how it's all thatched together. Very, very neat. This side, that's a great sculpt. This is our orc war boss. So, yes. I think there might, I don't know if yeah, here's the front. So she did great with the face too, with the little red eyes. Let's see if I can zoom in. Yeah, the red eyes here, the grips. I like it. Oh, he has claws too. I like how, look, she did these little splashes of verdigris, like around where the rope that holds these little shingle-like chainmail things.
The contrast with the teeth and everything is what first dropped my eye on this angle. Is that the grimacing or the growling of the mouth and everything?
Yeah, super cool. I really like this, how she dirtied up the boots and there's verdigris. I like how everything's all patched together. Very, very nifty. Good job, Katie Polt. Oh, this is Kayla Willingham's koala from Facebook. This is Kayla's. I know we've seen a lot of this model. More and more keep popping up as people are starting to getting around to painting them. This is Hope, our koala for the Australian bushfire. Super cool. I've seen a lot of people paint this all kinds of different ways. But what I like what people do is they make it very contrast with what she's wearing or what the koala's wearing and what the plant is. They always kind of make it very opposite, so it makes the plant pop a lot more.
And I like the basing on that one because she's out with a potted plant flower and she's standing in the flowers. I mean, that's great. Yeah.
Yeah. This is it's a druid, a koala druid. It was a good idea. This is my favorite of the fundraiser models that we've done. But yeah. All right, moving on. We got Kurgan the Lurker from Twitter. This is his. I wanted to talk about the highlights on this one. Wait, I can't zoom in on it. Oh, I lost it. There it is.
Right there.
Oh, it won't let me zoom in on this one. Oh well. But you can see the highlightings here. But the browns is what catches my eye on this one. Is you can see all the different types of browns and the way that he highlighted it up near the little belt buckles and things like that. It makes the corset and the belts and stuff that she's wearing pop really well.
Yeah.
So yeah, super good.
The runes on the sword, and then it looks like the sapphire and the staff. Yeah, that's what got me. Yeah, but yeah, the contrasting between the greens and the browns, that's excellent.
Yeah, this is Lysette. If anybody wants to look it up on the website, her name is Lysette. Very popular model. I've cast this a lot. Another cool thing is that the staff normally is painted to look like brown staff, but she made it almost look like bone. It almost looks like bone to me. Or some kind of whitewood, or like very polished whitewood staff, but it looks like bone to me. Also, very smart contrast between the green dress and the red hair. That's smart.
Yeah, and Valendar the Red brings up a good point. Proof that you can have red and green without it looking Christmassy.
Yeah, there you go. That didn't even pop into my head.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Here we go. We got Louis Anthony. This is Drake White Raven is the name of the model, if you guys want to look it up. His name's Drake. I like the color choices on this one. Also, again, the browns. I think the browns are really good. I think if you guys get really good at browns, it's gonna help you a lot, I think.
Yes.
So
the woodwork.
I like how he made the pouch a different color too. Smart. Maybe
I like
we could
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Sorry. No. Go ahead.
I wonder if we could do like a whole show on composition. I think Clever Crow and everybody wants to do that as well. He talks about composition a lot, so that's a good topic if you guys ever want to join in on an AMA and things like that. Composition is the right way to go. Here's the back, but Dave.
Oh, the woodwork. I like that. That's what got my attention first on the staff. Yeah. And I like the browns with the yellows and the blues. Good color choice.
Sorry, I'm trying to keep track of our time so we can start playing AI Dungeon soon. Here we go. This is Lucas Servido. This is his PVC pipe. So he got a 10-inch PVC pipe from Home Depot, and he got some PVC cutters and chopped them at 2 inches, an inch and a half. I think it was either 2 inches, I think. And then he used Gorilla Glue, and he glued them all together. So if you guys want to make your own, that's how you do it. That's how everybody's been doing it recently. I like how he's left out this little section here to kind of give it some, some style. But he said he's going to cut out some foam, like some foam, foam core stuff to put on the back so they don't fall out the other side. Sorry, 10 foot. Yeah, not 10 inches. I meant 10 foot. That's what I meant. Thanks, chat. But yeah. But back to how people are storing their minis. That's what a lot of people are building right now. Who's this? This is Magnus Meagteague on the Facebook. He's, like I said, we talked about him last week. He's been really he's been popping up, conversation starter, and he's been painting a lot of stuff over on the Reaper Facebook page. So I'm sure you guys have saw this already. But Meagteague, I think is his name. Magnus has been posting a lot of stuff, and this was one of his most recent. This is one of our barbarians that we make. You can see his NMM here. He's popping through with some purple. You don't really see purple armor very much. Because probably in history, you probably know more than me, but in history, to dye it that color would be very hard. You would have to temper it in some kind of way to get it to be that color. Because if you just painted it on there, it would chip and, all kinds of stuff would happen to it.
Then again, it could be magic armor, and that's why it's purple.
Oh yeah. If anything, just make it magic.
That's the catch-all.
Can you enchant my armor to where my paint will never chip?
Exactly.
This is another one. This is Magnus. You can start to see his style. Like, you can kind of tell when people paint something, and they paint a lot of stuff, and you see them a lot. You can start to tell how they paint, and you can tell them apart. This is Magnus. He posted this right here. This reminds me of what we looked at earlier on the Mystic Portal. This is the eye from the Mystic Portal. This reminds me of that same style of effect with the amber there, with the little white. Someone said epic armor.
Yeah, the cape, the freehand on the bottom, and because the gold on the bottom really pops in that photo, and then the browns on his cape over his metal armor. Yeah.
Yep, right here you can see he did it from light to dark almost, to where like what Josh says, like when you're walking through dirt and you're traveling, the bottom of your clothes are going to start to get all worn and dirty. Also the book on this picture right here, on this this end, kind of pops with this light highlighted gold on the edges of a spell book, probably, with the little rune on the clasp on the side. Very neat. I think this is freehanded right here, right? This is not on the model, this little line here. So yeah, I made it outlined in black, so it'll pop really easily against the blue. Amazing, Magnus. Keep at it. If anybody sees Magnus on Facebook, tell him we show off his stuff. His stuff is good. Oh, we talked about this last week. This is the Viridius from Margaret. Yeah, Margaret's in chat. This is the one with the leaves. I didn't actually ask if it was intended that way, but it looks like it's intended this way. I'm actually going to write that down right now. Viridius green leaves. There we go. Good job, Margaret. I know we showed this off at the very end last week, but I love this model because, like I didn't know that his scales resembled leaves. I had no idea. Where were we? Right here. Margaret again. This is Margaret again. I like how she roll for initiative on here. This was the first. I think this is the first pictures of the painted Mocking Beast, toilet paper Mocking Beast that we had on the Facebook page. I think these were the first painted ones, I believe, if I go back and look. The dragon was Viridius boat times, I believe. But yeah, I think these were the first pictures of the painted ones. And I've only seen a couple so far. But yeah. Good job, Margaret. This is Micah Adams. He said that he came out into the living room and he saw his kid sitting on the couch, and he was looking through our Bones catalog, and so he posted a picture of it. So starting him young. I think he told him that he could choose which ones that he was going to get. So he was looking through choosing which ones that he wanted. So yeah, that's our Bones catalog. Who's this? Midwest Miniature Guy. What time are we? How are we doing on time? We should start AI Dungeon soon. We'll finish these last two. This is Midwest Miniature Guy. I wanted to talk about the eye on this one. Looks like Sauron. Reminds me of Lord of the Rings. Also the teeth. Him and his paladin. I like this paladin. I think this is Fenari is her name. I could be wrong, but I think this is Fenari. And the paladin, female paladin. I like our female paladins. I like the way they look. So, awesome work, Midwest. This is from Facebook. I Spy. Yeah. Here's Oswald. This is somebody not following the Miniature Mondays, but this is just a natural, out in the wild Oswald, holding all the stuff with his chicken and his lantern. This is a good, like I said, this is a good model. That's partly why we chose it for Miniature Monday, is that this is a good model to practice all kinds of different textures and different styles of different things on here. Oh,
isn't that
that's
the
another
ultimate
thing.
dungeon adventure? Is that it, or?
Yeah, he's the pack. He's the guy who carries
porter?
all the pack. Yeah, he's the porter. Okay. Yeah, he's the mercenary that you hire to hold all your stuff while you climb up the mountain. But the basing, I specifically asked him how he did the basing on this one, and I believe, if I remember correctly, what he told me was that it is Citadel ice effect mixed with like flow improver or something like that, but to make it look all slushy. But you can see here it looks very slushy with the effect. It makes it look all wet, like it's been stomped through. Same thing on the next model. This is the same guy. Mike Collington is the guy who did this. But you can see here it looks like all slushy ice, like they're just coming at the bottom of the base of the mountain, so it's all slushy. But yeah, did the same to Valhalla Blizzard. Thanks, Big J. That's it. It's Valhalla Blizzard. That's what it's called. All right. I think we'll stop there. That's a good stopping point. Okay. All right.
Very good stuff.
Some AI dungeon.
That's right. AI dungeon. I'm ready. So for anybody that wasn't here this week, on the Facebook page, I have been doing polls every day to kind of help structure the beginning of how the story was going to start. So I should have that copied. So we're going to do, so if anybody wants to try this at home, you can do custom, which is 6 over here. You hit custom and it's going to tell us, hey, come up with your prompt, tell us who you are, and a couple of sentences of what happens. So over on the Facebook, we've been voting, and I came up with. I got to go to the Discord real quick and get it. Got it. And I'll let Dave read it. So.
Copy. Oh, going to put me on the spot here. Let's see.
Let me hit enter. So there we go. So it's gonna type out what we put. Here we go.
Okay. You are Garrick, living in the kingdom of Astlok. Down on your luck. You find yourself a lonely peasant wandering the streets of Astlok. Something shiny catches your eye as you're about to exit one of the side streets connecting the main street. You continued on the next page. Bend down and see what it is. Muddy horseshoe. No matter. Wait a minute. You're moving it.
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
The text is going. All right, there we go. Now we're good. Right here.
Yeah.
Right here.
Okay. No matter. Let's see. Muddy horseshoe left behind by a stable boy running an errand. You think is most likely. No matter. Is most likely what it is. No matter, you brush off the best you can and add it to a small list of belongings. You, who knows? It might bring you some luck, as the old wives' tale suggests. Entering the main street, you see the town board, and for the past few weeks, there's been one thing still left up. Lead to suggest no one wants or is interested in the job. Reading over the note, quote, seeking help in a dangerous swamp of Elkna to the south. We require services to retrieve something that we have lost whilst traveling. Sign, the Rosebond family. Thinking of this as your big break, you set out towards the swamp.
There we go. All right, so this is where we're going to start here. Let me pull up chat so I can read chat. All right, we're good. All right. Let's see what it generated for us. The swamp is not as bad as you thought, though you do get bitten by a giant rat, which turns out to be quite large when boiled and tastes terrible. But then rats taste horrible, so it's all good.
Okay.
All right. All right. So what happens from now? So we just got bit by a rat, and we boiled it, and then we tasted it, and it tasted horrible. Okay. All right. If you guys have never done AI Dungeon, get ready you're in for a treat. Suck out the poison.
Vomit up the rat. Drain the swamp. Talk to the rat skull. Is
all right, fireball.
Yeah, fireball. Got it. Do the fireball.
Okay. Check the wound to see if it is infected. I think you have to put you in front. All right, let's see what happens. I think I turned off quote, so it's just going to put, oh no.
Yeah. You check to see if it's You walk through the swamp and find a large hole in your leg. You look at it and feel sick. You rub your hand over it and feel better immediately. You take a deep breath before continuing. You need to make sure this isn't anything serious.
Okay. So you just rushed your hand over it. And
started feeling better. Maybe the coin is good luck.
Remember, guys, we have a lucky horseshoe, so we need to use the lucky horseshoe at some point.
Cut
a
off
large
the
hole,
leg.
anything serious. Cut off the leg. Yeah. Oh no.
'Tis but a scratch. Super ego.
Justin, you got any suggestions?
Jam the horseshoe in the hole. Find medicine.
That's true. Yeah, we could use the horseshoe and jam it in the hole in our leg. That's rather large, apparently. Ooh, let's cauterize it with a fireball.
Hold on.
You're gonna cast a fireball at your leg?
The rule for today is that we're not casting fireball.
No fireballs. Not once. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fine. I say we build a fire and then we cauterize the wound.
Build.
Okay.
All right. You build. Sorry. You build a fire and start to set up camp for. Gosh, I'm sorry. For the night. Use the fire to. I don't know how to spell cauterize, chat.
CAUTERIZE.
Nope.
TER. Right. Yeah.
There we go, chat. I didn't participate in spelling bees when I was growing up, okay?
You build a fire to start camp for the night. Use the fire to cauterize the wound. You put your head under the water and close your eyes. You don't know why you did this, but it feels right somehow. You hear a splash followed by a gurgle and the sound of splashing water.
Okay. All right. Seduce the mermaid. Melandar said. Take your
check for mermaid
out of the water and came from. Oh, take your head out of the water and check to see where the splash came from.
Yeah. You take your head out of the water to see where the splash came from. You open your eyes and look around. You notice a small patch of grass with few leaves growing on it. You quickly stand up and follow the smell to the edge of the forest. You see the stream flowing through it. Smell? We have a smell now?
All right. Well.
Okay, so we're stream flowing through it. You see the stream flowing through it. Yeah, okay.
You quickly stand up and follow the smell. All right. Sorry. What happened to the swamp? I have no idea. Go back to the swamp. Oh, I like Sardichi's. All right. You realize that you've gone too far and need to go back.
Go back to the swamp. Yes. That's where the ill-gotten gain is going. You realize that you've gone too far. You need to go back to the swamp. You run back into the forest and find the path leading to the swamp. You follow it until you reach a clearing with several trees surrounding it. You sit down in the middle of them and try and relax, but it's hard since you're very thirsty.
Oh, we were just near the lake, the water, we were the river.
I wonder what the horseshoe is doing.
Oh, should we pull out our horseshoe and pray to it, chat? Pray for water. Should we like pull out the horseshoe and pray for water?
Ask for water. Yeah.
Or do a rain dance to make it rain. How about that?
Okay. Yeah.
Drink water from water skin. All right. So let's you pull out your lucky horseshoe and start to pray for rain. There we go. See what happens. Do a rain dance with a horseshoe on your head.
Hey, Planer. You pull out the lucky horseshoe and start to pray for rain. You grab your horseshoe and begin to pray. You don't really know what you're praying for, but whatever it seems to work. Suddenly, a bolt of lightning strikes near you and sparks fly everywhere. You look up just in time to see the flash of an arrow hit your chest. Message for
Oh
you,
no!
son.
Oh no! The Lannister sends their regards.
Yeah.
Pull out the arrow. Well, we're in some trouble, chat. How do we get out of this?
Yeah. The horseshoe was wrong. No joke.
Curse the horseshoe. Okay. You curse the horseshoe and throw it on the ground. Kiss your ass goodbye. I like that one.
So you turn around and see the horseshoe lying on the ground. You pick it up and stare at it in disbelief. You toss it aside and continue to look around. There are 2 arrows stuck in your body. Now it's 2. One gone straight through your heart and the other piercing your lung. Well, at least you're still alive to notice it.
Someone said fight through the pain. Walk it off.
Yeah,
what do you think? Walk it off. All right. Yourself. You say to yourself, it's okay, just walk.
Just a flesh wound.
Just a flesh wound. Look awkwardly at Jon Snow and then drop dead.
Yeah. You walk over to the tree stump and examine your wounds. You have no idea how you survived this ordeal. You look down at your chest and feel like you might pass out there.
Ooh. Ooh.
Now we're in trouble.
We should leave. Try to resist passing out. Resist passing out. Set up camp.
Yeah. You push yourself up and get closer to the tree stump. You can still feel the pain in your chest. You walk over to the stump, kneel down next to it.
Okay. So, travel back in time and avoid the arrows. Oh no, we're getting into time travel now. Cry for mommy. Oh, cast heal on yourself. I like that one.
Scream out, is that the best you got? Feeling like throw my hair.
All right, let's see.
Get rid of the heart.
Let's see. Take out the ring and propose. Take out the ring and propose. Okay, that's the winner. You take out your pewter ring from your pocket and you propose to the tree stump. Since we're already kneeling, we got to get there.
Yeah.
Good one. Who suggested that? Magnus.
Yeah.
You did it,
You
Magnus.
put your hand on top of the stump and place your ring on top of it. Then you slowly lower your hand until you touch the ring. The stump looks surprised, okay, but doesn't move any way or anything else strange happens.
Well, okay, so nothing happened except for the tree stump looked at us. Surprised.
Looked at us. That's not surprising. What were we? We were coming out to the swamp to get some.
Yeah, we were supposed to come get something from the swamp. I guess it's stumped. Ba-doom. Got him.
Yeah. Oh, good one.
Leave the ring and keep
consummate
looking.
the marriage.
We're gonna keep trying to look for the swamp there. We're on a mission.
You walk over to the tree stump again and put your other hand on top of it. You raise your arm as high as you can and point towards the sky. A bolt of lightning hits the stump, lighting up everything inside it. Damn.
What is happening? I don't know.
So I thought I was down on my luck until I got shot in the lung, the heart, and now I have a tree stump that's struck by lightning.
You ask yourself, did I just do that? I control lightning. Yeah, that's right.
You stand up and walk over to the stump. You put your hand on top of it, look at it. It looks a little like a little bird has flown into it. You wonder if that means something good will happen. A small figure walks out from behind the tree stump. Are you missing an arrow? Are these yours?
Who's there? Who's there? You ask. My God, stop touching the stump already.
Yeah. The figure turns around and sees you. He smiles and says hello before walking back inside the house. There's a house now. You look at him confused. He looks so real. He's wearing a black suit with white shirt, red tie, and black shoes.
Whoa, he's very fancy.
Yeah, very posh for a swamp.
Yeah. What time is it? How much time we got?
The
giveaway. Oh, we should stop. We should stop. Yeah. We'll stop there. We'll stop at the figure going back into the house. Okay. So next week we'll pick up there, I think. Or chat. What do you want to do? Do you want to do a new story? We'll let chat decide. Well, let's do 1 for new story and then 2 for pick up where we left off. We'll let chat start the thing. So if you guys haven't entered the thing, enter in now. #free. We're about to pull the winner.
Yeah.
Yes, #free.
Actually, we got to match gifted subs first, but
we do. Let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and match those then.
How did it turn out? How many gifted subs do we have, Justin?
We have 38 subs to match currently.
Hey, all right. Thank you.
You guys just squeaking right through there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing a lot of 2s in chat. It's pretty even, actually, 1s and 2s. Nice brink. 1s and 2s. I think someone said 3. There's some 1s. All right, we'll do a new story and we'll see how it goes from there. So next week on Facebook, I'll be doing a bunch of polls. So be looking out.
Yeah.
And also this weekend, if anybody has any suggestions, go over to the Discord. I'll be there. We could talk it out. Also, we have something new that I want to test out. So over on the Discord, I'll probably be testing that this weekend. So just so you guys know.
All right,
so Justin, take it away.
There it
so,
is.
Justin, you're on.
Yes. Okay. Since we've now
#freeze everybody now.
Yes. Well, I think we have. Let's see. Check our giveaway here. Yeah.
I don't want to go too late since we have the Bones 5 update.
I was correct. Yeah. I was talking to Ron about it, and Weeby's giving us some stuff apparently. So, all right. So I'm going to go ahead and draw the entrant here. Don't forget, if you get drawn and we announce your name, if you type exclamation point, claim in the chat, that is how you claim your gift, or your winnings, I should say. And that's what will tell us that you're here. So, with that being said, you have, I think we agreed upon 2 minutes at the beginning of the stream for time to claim your prize. So let's go ahead and draw here, John.
Let's do it.
All right.
Good luck, everyone.
Our winner is
drum roll.
Fleanetha.
Oh, fleanetha. Wow, right. Flay.
Exclamation point claim in chat in order to claim it.
Exclamation point claim, Flay.
You have 2 minutes.
Fleanetha.
Anything?
I'm looking. Exclamation point claim.
Oh, they claimed it right there. It popped up online. So.
It did? Oh, okay.
All right. Fleanetha. Awesome.
All right. So what does she have to do? She sends her screen name exactly as it is, uppercase, lowercase numbers, and sends it to giveaway at reapermini.com.
Giveaways, yes.
Giveaways
Giveaways
at reapermini.com. Yeah.
Yep.
Good job, fleanetha.
Yeah, shipping address, all that kind of fun information.
Yeah, I want pictures and everything, just like how everybody else did.
Yeah.
Yes, please do.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, yeah. I'd like
what
to
did
see
she
some
win?
of your
Someone
stuff.
asked. This. This
Yeah.
is what she won. This is coming to you, Flea.
Yes. Yes, Coffee Nerdy Beer. Post an unboxing vid.
For anybody that just joined us, stay tuned. We have the Bones 5 live update show coming up with Ron and guests. And then we have Reaper Errant right after that. So we're not going to be rating anybody. We're just going to go down while they get ready. So yeah. I tried not to go as late today.
We have to get Ron and the artist in at one side. I would say the show going forward, Bones 5 Live, I would expect it to start at 4:15 as the scheduled time. Yeah. So the Reaper time is about just like 7-ish, 6, 8-ish, somewhere in the next 4 hours it'll start.
Okay. No, it'll be soon. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Definitely, yes. Hang out on the channel. It should only be 4:45. Realistically, I would say 4:30. It's been starting at about 4:30. Okay. But all jokes aside, hang out, guys. Talk to each other. Talk about minis. Do the stuff you guys do best. And we will be right back with you guys.
Wash your hands. Stay safe.
Wash your hands. Stay safe.
Go drink some water. Go make some coffee. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
All those things. All right. Well, I'm going to roll the intro again. You guys want to do a reverse? You guys want to do a reverse turn as we watch the city leave?
Oh, yeah. Let's do that. Okay. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We will we'll see you guys in a few minutes.
Let's see this escape. Come on, Justin.
Yeah.
John, other way. Other way, John.
Other way.
Yeah, John. That's fine. That's
Nailed
fine,
it.
John.
This is a city. Some call it Denton.
See you guys.
We call it